Hello everyone, this is Chris David. I'm in the CIT 336 class, and as you know, this is my teaching presentation. So I chose to do switch control structure, and I'll go ahead and get started on our first slide. Control structures are great ways to go ahead and execute code, but to control what is actually being executed and what the display will be. And so in PHP, specifically PHP here, we have several different control structures available, different options that you can use within your code. Each one is specialized in a certain area. The one we are focusing on today is the switch control. Now the switch control structure, it really gives a alternative to different control structures out there, such as the if, and else statements. It really gives you a chance to check multiple values against a single condition. I'll be showing you several examples here in the next slides. Give you a little background on switches. They operate a little bit differently than the other statements. One way that it does function is you're allowed to pass values through, and they will check throughout the switch expression, and if they pass the check, it will go ahead and execute a section of code. Now once it executes that code, it will just continue through the statement until you break and kick it out of that switch statement. Give you a little insight, show you what I mean there. I have two examples for you. First one on the left, we have this variable I going through case 0, case 1, case 2. So three different cases. If it doesn't match up to 0, it will skip over case 0 to case 1 and then check against case 1. If it doesn't match case 1, once again, it will go ahead and go through case 2. And let's say that it matches up with case 2. It will then execute the PHP within case 2, which is echo I equals 2. And then because we have this break, it will go ahead and break out. Now going over to this next one, this is a string option of doing a switch statement. Now switch I, if it is, it does match against Apple, case Apple, it will go ahead and execute this code in here. Echo I is Apple. And then it will break with this break statement. Now, from this break, it will go ahead and skip over case bar, case cake, and go to the end of the bracket, kicking out of the switch statement. So that first example, you can use numbers, you can use strings. Great tool if you haven't found it is php.net. php.net is a central hub for all manuals on PHP itself. The specific one that I am quoting here is from controlstructures.switch.php. This really gives you good insight to switch statements. The reason why I even have this in here is because it's really important to understand how the switch statement operates. The more you understand how it runs, how it works, how it functions, you'll be able to prevent bugs, avoid mistakes, and really more effectively use this powerful tool. So prepared a couple what ifs for you. And we'll go just one by one here, but what if I equals 2? What would happen? Well, if I equals 2, it's going to skip over, right? The case 0, case 1, and then it will match up with case 2. So it should go ahead and say I equals 2. Will be the display of the output. Now in PHP we're echoing, so it won't be like HTML displaying it unless we actually have the echo displaying, but you get the point. Next one here, I equals 0, what would happen? Well, once again, we have case 0. Right here at the top, it's going to match up with 0. It's going to go ahead and echo I equals 0, and then it's going to break. Skipping over case 1, case 2. Now the last one is a little new addition that I put on this switch controller, and it is what if I equals 8? Well, it doesn't match up with 0, 1, or 2, so it's going to go through the statement and hit default. Now default's going to go ahead and have it echo I is not equal to 0, 1, or 2. So a couple of different ways you can go ahead and use this is actually in this slide. A statement can actually have multiple cases to perform one result. So I have my switch statement, fave holiday. The cases are Halloween, Christmas, or Easter. If it matches up with Halloween, Christmas, or Easter, it's going to go ahead and echo good choice, and then it's going to break, exiting the switch. If it's neither Halloween, Christmas, or Easter, it will default, echoing please make a new selection. In this case, the colons are replaced with semicolons. And then you're able to go ahead and execute a fluid switch control statement this way. And just another way of how you can use a switch control statement. So I sure appreciate you guys watching. I hope the examples were beneficial to you. If you have any questions, just go ahead and comment on this page on the discussion board, and look forward to working with you guys the rest of the semester. Take care. Enjoy.